This is economic treason. While African children starve, our so-called leaders are writing checks to the same Europeans who enslaved us. Wake up! The Congo. Arguably the richest land on Earth in resources, and what are we doing, begging Belgium for oil, like a slave going back to Massa for scraps? Meanwhile, our brothers and sisters in Angola are practically swimming in oil, enough to power this entire continent. So tell me, what's the problem? Are our leaders brain dead? This isn't about a lack of resources, people. We have everything right here. This is about a lack of spine, a lack of vision, a complete and utter betrayal of the sacrifices our ancestors made to free us from these leeches. $136 million. That's what they're sending to Belgium. Money that could be building schools, hospitals, roads, the future. But no, let's just keep sending it back to the same people who stole it from us in the first place. Makes perfect sense, right? Wake up, Africa. This isn't just about the Congo, it's about all of us. This is the mentality that's keeping us down, that's keeping our children in poverty, that's keeping us on our knees. Malawi, beautiful country, beautiful people, but you know what's not beautiful? Watching a nation starve while its so-called leaders stuff their pockets with foreign rice? Yes, you heard me right. Malawi, a country perfectly capable of growing its own food, is importing rice from India. $173 million, shipped across the world, while Tanzanian farmers, our brothers and sisters just next door, are struggling to sell their own crops. This isn't trade, my friends, this is genocide, economic genocide. They're killing our farmers, our economies, our very ability to feed ourselves. And for what? So some corrupt politician can get a kickback from his Indian cronies? This is white supremacy by proxy. They don't even need to be here anymore to exploit us. They've trained our own people to do it for them. Think about the message this sends. We're telling the world that African rice isn't good enough, that African farmers can't be trusted, that we'd rather line the pockets of foreign corporations than invest in our own people. Shameful. Absolutely shameful. And the worst part? This is happening all over the continent. From Ghana to Zambia, we're importing food we could be growing ourselves. It's time to break these chains of dependency and embrace our own potential. Ah, South Africa, the giant of Africa, the economic powerhouse, except when it comes to chicken, it seems. Because apparently even the giant of Africa needs to lick Brazil's boots for a decent drumstick. Pathetic. Utterly pathetic. Botswana has chickens. Zambia has chickens. Zimbabwe has so many chickens they're practically giving them away. But no, South Africa, with all its resources, its infrastructure, its fancy title, would rather send its hard-earned money to Brazil. Why? Because it's easier to keep Africa weak if we're all dependent on each other for scraps. This isn't just about chicken, people. This is about pride. This is about self-sufficiency. It's about time we stopped acting like beggars at the table of the world and started demanding our rightful place. We have the land. We have the resources. We have the people. What we lack is the will, the courage to stand up and say, enough is enough. We will feed ourselves. We will build our own industries. We will not be beholden to anyone. Tanzania, land of Kilimanjaro, the Serengeti, beautiful beaches. But you know what's not so beautiful? The taste of French wine when it's funded by the suffering of your own people? $13 million. That's how much Tanzania spends on importing wine from France. Wine! While hospitals go without basic medicine, while children go to school hungry, while roads crumble and infrastructure decays, the elite are sipping Chardonnay from the very people who colonized them. Samia Suluhu Hassan, I have one question for you. Are you a president or a wine waiter for Macron? Because from where I'm standing, it seems like you're more interested in serving your former colonizers than your own people. This isn't just about wine, it's about a colonial hangover. It's about a mindset that still sees anything European as superior, even when it comes at the expense of their own citizens. It's time to break free from this mental slavery and embrace our own. We have talented winemakers right here in Africa. Let's support them. Let's build our own industries. Let's show the world that we are not defined by our colonial past. But it starts with leadership. Leadership that puts the needs of its people first. Leadership that invests in its own, not in the pockets of former colonizers. Leadership that understands that true independence comes from economic empowerment, not from sipping expensive wine while your people starve. Let's be clear, this isn't trade. This isn't about fair markets or globalization. This is a looting scheme. A well-oiled machine designed to keep Africa down and dependent, and it relies on three key players. 1. Corrupt leaders. Greedy, power-hungry individuals who care more about lining their own pockets than serving their people. They're the gatekeepers. The ones who sign the deals that sell their country short for a quick buck and a pat on the head from their European masters. 2. European vultures. The multinational corporations, the former colonial powers, the ones who are always happy to swoop in and exploit a vulnerable nation for their own gain. They're the architects of this system, the ones who write the rules and rig the game in their favor. And 3. African fools. And yes, I said it, the ones who sit back and accept this. The ones who celebrate mediocrity and excuse corruption. The ones who clap like trained seals while their resources are plundered and their futures are stolen. We are our own worst enemies. Our grandfathers fought colonizers with guns, with their bare hands. They shed blood for our freedom. And what are we doing? We can't even fight them with trade, with the power of our wallets. It's time to wake up and realize that we are in a war for our economic independence. And in this war, silence is betrayal. We have 3 choices, people. 3 choices and only 3. 1, we boycott. We hit these traitor governments where it hurts, their wallets. No more buying foreign goods when we have African alternatives. 2, we demand African-only trade. We build our own alliances, our own markets, our own destinies. Let the vultures starve. Or 3, we stay silent. We become complicit. We become slaves again. I'm tired of mourning our potential. I'm tired of watching our continent bleed. It's time to fight back. Share this video. Let the world know that we will not be silenced. We will not be ignored. We will not be controlled. This is a call to action, a call to arms, a call to every African with a conscience. Rise up and take back what is rightfully yours. If this video gets 1 million views, I'll expose the bank accounts where these traitors stash our money. The offshore havens, the shell corporations, the stolen wealth of a continent. We'll bring the receipts. Share this video, tag your friends, spread the word. Because in this fight you're either with us, or you're part of the problem.